What's up, Crows? Scarecrow here with Abstract Gaming, bringing you another Halo-related video today, guys. In this one, we're going to be looking at a few features I would like to see Halo Infinite have. I'm mostly looking at this at a console point of view, but a lot of these features can go either way. But before we get into the video, comment down below what feature would you like to see in Halo Infinite. And also, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It greatly helps us out. But guys, let's get right into the video. So the first one is for the Forge of Halo Infinite, which we all know it will have. First of all, they announced that they will have a undo and redo option, which is extremely cool. But I want to look at, I've mentioned it before and a few times, that Halo 5 Guardians had an amazing Forge, but it was just overly complicated for me. Like, they changed so many controls that we come to know from like Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo Reach, and made it very complicated. I would like to see an advanced / like dummy mode for Forge. So like if you want to make all these absolutely insane creations, you can do it in an advanced way, which may be easier, or may just allow you to do more stuff, or an easy way to where what we see in Halo 3 and the previous Halos, to where it'd be kind of quicker to throw maps together. And honestly, I'm fine with creating like very basic maps like what we see in Halo 3. I've made so many maps in Halo 3, but as the Halos went on, I kind of stopped doing that. Especially Halo 5, I don't think I made a single map. So that would be cool to see. Also, if you play Halo 5 Guardians, the Forge on PC, they had an option where you can make, I think it was called Prefabs. So like if I take and I build this, we'll call it a sniper tower, and then I can save this preset, and then I can rather use it in other maps that I create, or people can get that prefab and put it in their map, and they would have this pre-built sniper tower. I think that'd be pretty cool to see come to the console. And maybe even like dive even deeper. Like maybe if I want to create Lockout, and I created on this somewhat very bright map, and then later down the line, 343 comes out with a very foggy, darker level backdrop that I can create this on. I can copy that entire map and put it on that. That'd be pretty cool to see as well. And that's just a few things I would really enjoy to see come to the Forge. There's so many other ways that they can greatly improve it, and I will continue to dive even deeper of cool features I would like to see. But next we will jump into the theater. We can pretty much assume that it will have a theater mode, but like the game is coming out for next gen consoles, so the Xbox Series X, PC, but is also releasing for current gen consoles. But we don't know if the next gen consoles have a DVR like current gen does. We can assume they most likely will, and it will be a huge improvement over the current gen. But just talking about the game's theater, I would like to see camera paths. So if you aren't into filmmaking, they do have like these swivels and stuff to where you can set like a distinct path. You see it all the time in movies where like they'll pan down or pan across, and it creates these really nice fluid movements. I believe it was Ultimate Halo was talking, it might have been Hidden Hesperia was talking about this, and I didn't even think about it before then. That would make Machinima so much cooler, just having that very smooth pan across or that pan down, to where like say you go into like Call of Duty Black Ops added this camera you can make. If you could do something like that and you choose where it goes from point A to point B at a certain speed, and that would be what the camera does in theater, would be pretty cool. Next would be the files that you record, like the clips or the whole match you record. It saves to a personal storage in Halo Infinite itself. I hated the fact that when I recorded a clip in Halo MCC, it went to my DVR. which meant that I couldn't go in and change the camera angle and everything. And the history for Halo MCC didn't really store that many files, so if I wanted to go back even like maybe a day after I had the film recorded, I would not be able to do so. So for me to be able to save the video in game would be a far improvement. It's what Halo 3 did, and Reach and 4, but with the addition with DVR on current gen consoles, it eliminated that, and I would like to see them to revert back to the old style. Next would be multi-person viewing. I've mentioned this before. In Halo 3 and only Halo 3, for some reason, you were able to view films with your friends, which allowed for, like, we would go in and go over setups. We'd watch, hey, you see what Roy 2 just did? Roy 2, I'm combining names. You see what Roy just did? He just sat up top green, and then lunch went elbow, and you see how they're guarding like all these scenarios, and it was really cool. Now you do have like Twitch and stuff that you can go and watch, but you have to coerce all this stuff to where it would just be nice to say, hey, I downloaded this film, or hey, I went absolutely ham last match, come and watch this video. And honestly, it made for a lot of good times in Halo 3 with me and my friends. Next would be chroma keying. So Halo 5, and there are probably some in Halo 2 Anniversary, where you can put green backdrops and you can cut them out in post. But it would be cool if they added that option into the theater mode as well. So if you don't have like these crazy like Sony Vegas or Adobe Premiere, you can actually cut the green screen out in the theater mode and record just a blank background there. That'd be pretty cool to see. Next would be you can change armor in the custom game itself. So this is actually a custom game option instead of a theater, and I believe this would make machinimas so much better because you can only have so many people in a custom match, and you're wanting to record like a huge fight scene. So instead of having to, okay, we can only have 6 Spartans at one time or 6 elites, we can have 12 Spartans, and after we get this shot filmed, we can then switch armors and have some elites or something. And if they want to make it slightly easier, make it to where you can have like 5 presets. Even Call of Duty, I think Black Ops 1 started it to where if I had a sniper, I had a ghillie suit. If I was a assault guy, I would have just a normal outfit. And each time I would switch classes, I would switch armor or character. Having that in Halo Infinite would be pretty cool too, to where I went in and I know what Spartan I need, so I create this pre-made class and I can switch to that in the actual match without having to end the game, switch armor, and honestly that would make the machinima so much easier. Next would be lowering weapon. There are so many like workarounds in all the Halos that would allow you to lower your weapon, which is kind of strange. It's like to hold like 15 different buttons at one time, and your Spartan will actually lower his weapon. It would be nice to have a different option for that, where you only push out one button, like hey, or 2 buttons. If you push L3 and R3 at the same time for 3 seconds, then you lower your weapon instead of having to crinkle your hands up and give yourself a cramp just to lower your weapon. But guys, I think this would be the perfect time to end the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, like I said before, comment down below what features you would like to see in Halo Infinite. Guys, we will be learning so much about Halo Infinite in the upcoming months. E3 is just a few months away. Hopefully everything goes according to plan and E3 is able to run smoothly and everything just goes great. But guys, like always, God bless, and don't forget to white.